Yeah, let's see if anybody joins in. Well, nobody's joining in yet. This may be a bad idea. Yep, somebody just popped in. Kevin, what's up, buddy? Christian. Oh, no, it's Adam. What's up? Got new glasses. I got to remind myself I got to look over top of them. Sorry about that, Adam. Mr. Mikey Paul. What's up, brother? Yeah, we're all down there. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Mr. Hansel, what's up? Yeah, I just thought I'd jump on here after Mark. He seemed to have a pretty good audience, so I figured I'd try it out. Mikey talked me into it. I'm out here today. I got my my Chuck and Steel Spitfire, and I want to do a shout out to Deez. I don't know if you guys ever watched Deez. I'm sure you have, but I got to see him up close at the ECSTs, and he has a very, very quick release. And I thought I'd just try it. Why not? So I just been playing with short draw. Got a couple 4-kits over it. And I carry a slingshot with me all the time. And I got one set up for long draw. And I've showed a couple people that's been interested in it, and they're like, no, I ain't doing that. I'm not going to take the air off the side of my head. And I always try to tell them and explain to them that's not where you start. You're going to start with short draw. ATO, what's up, brother? Always start with short draw and show people an example of short draw. So I rigged up my spit, set it up for short draw. Plus I'm trying to learn PFS and I'm trying to learn high style, and I agree with Andy. It seems to be quicker with high style if you can do short draw. So I'm trying to do all three of them. I'm trying to relearn short draw. That's a hard one because I never really had short draw down pat. And watching these at ECSTs, the man's got a lightning release. I don't know how he aims, so I figured I'd try it and just see what happens. But it's a little different. You just draw up and shoot. So I'm gonna try it and see what I can do with it. It's not really that bad. Sometimes I'll pause just to get my sight picture. And you just got to draw it up and let it go. Just like that. Pull it up, let it go, see what happens. How's everybody doing this evening? Yeah, we got 3 in here. It's just a quick live, guys. Seems to work pretty good. I hear you, Kevin. Been shooting some, brother? Oh, I hear you, Adam. It's hotter than it's hotter than underwear up here. We're about at 91, 92 degrees, so it's not feeling really good. Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, brother. I haven't got this short draw down yet. Still got a lot of work to do on it. But it's starting to come back to me. Whenever I was first starting out, I was short draw. And then Mr. Mikey Paul talked me into doing long draw. I never could get short draw down because I was always chasing an anchor. And whenever I went to long draw, I went to a floating anchor, and slowly but surely it come in. I'm not saying I'm like, very good at it, but I'm getting better. Let's see here. Sold my... Oh, Adam, that's cool, buddy. That is super cool. Hey guys, Adam's going to try to make it to Hocking Hills, so anybody that can make it, please do. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. It's been a struggle at times. And I've gotten into high style because of watching Andy, and I've tried to teach myself short draw because I want to show other people how to shoot. And long draw, it scares some people. Right now, I ain't impressing anybody. Oh, Kevin, what happened? Oh, Kevin, I hate to hear that, brother. All right, Mark, I appreciate you dropping in, brother. Enjoy your time, enjoy your family, because family's what comes first. The whole band's twisted on that one. See you, Mark. Mario, I don't normally say and I don't permit any type of political propaganda on my channel. But I'm going to tell you right now, go Trump 2024. We got to get out of the mess we're in. Leaving it at that. So Mario Levine, I would appreciate no more political. Slingshot channel, that's what we talk about. Great community, great bunch of guys. I've made a lot of friends since I've joined this community. And I got to meet a couple of them at ECSTs. Well, I got to meet a bunch of them at ECSTs. Where the Omega crew and the Omega symbol was everywhere. Sorry, Nathan, but you know how it is. Schmack. So what's everybody into this evening? Besides Kevin laid up with a gimp finger. I'm wanting to go long draw. I got to break myself of that. All right, Mikey, don't feed into it. Yes, you're not going to stop the wave. I hope. But hopefully something happens this year to where we can try to get the country back in line. If not, we're going to be like where Mark lives. It's going to be a communist country. Oh, mega tsunami. I hear you, brother. I'm still wanting to pull back the long draw. Mr. Frost, how you doing this evening, brother? Peace. You shooting today, man? Hey, dude, if you got time, let's do a co-live. Yeah, I can say cornbread. Can you say, if you don't like it, get the hell out? Slingshot channel, brother. If you're a troll, I don't want you here. Squatch, what's up, Leon? Well, wait a minute. No, actually, I do want the trolls here. That way I can hit the algorithm and try to get some more subs. I had the snowbricks. Oh, Mikey, no big deal, brother. You can't control the weather. Double D's. Hey, man. D's, this is a shout out to you and your way of shooting. I'm going to try to do draw, release without aiming, just 100% instinctive. I'm going to try anyway. So far, it's not working out too bad. It's just relearning short draw. It's a pain in the butt. I can hit the target every once in a while, but it ain't easy being cheesy. If you know what I mean. Well, thank you, Deez. Boys, I don't know if what the weather is where you're at, but right now it's about 91 and humid as hell. And it ain't good. Rob, what's up, buddy? I hear you, Deez. Man, if I could do that every time, I'd be all right. See, I missed that one. Missed that one too. Oh man, I suck at this. I think I'm gonna give up slingshots. I can't hit nothing. See? Can't hit nothing. What, Leon? Did you just tell me to shit up? What are you talking about, brother? You know I'm joking, man. It's way too much fun. Big Z in the house. What's up, brother? I can't hit crap tonight. Oh, dude. Send some of it our way. We had a little bit of rain last night. It's been a drought here. Damn. No, I haven't seen that on the news or anything there, Rob. Oh, my Lord. Well, I'm making a total fool out of myself. Can't hit nothing. Finally. I'm going to start saying finally instead of there we go. Nah, Mikey, I'm not going short draw by no means. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to reteach myself short draw. So whenever I show somebody a slingshot, it don't scare them whenever I pull it like way past my head, because they seem to lose interest because they see the bad that can happen. They don't see how much fun it is. They just see what could happen, you know, tear an ear off, knock your glasses off your face. They just see the bad. But whenever you put short draw into it, whenever it's more traditional like a bow, you have your face anchor and you have your sight reference, which would, for a bow, it would be your sights. And they seem to be a little bit more interested if you explain it to them that way. And then they'll get on YouTube, see you shoot, and JB and all the long draw kings that, you know, are snipers. And I'm just trying to help out the community, that's all. Man, I hate to hear that about Iowa, dude. I hear you, Adam. Well, for me, the short draw aspect of it's not really about building consistency, it's building confidence to where you're willing to reach out to other venues in short draw, long draw, high style. Chad, what's up? And, you know, willing to try other things, because if you don't have the confidence to begin with, your consistency is never going to happen. I'm just trying to help people feel comfortable shooting a slingshot, that's all. Well, since I can't hit nothing with that, let's see if I can hit my hand. Nah, I disagree, Dees. I do like long draw better than short draw. Mr. Patton, what's up? Since I can't hit anything short draw, let's try a short draw with a pickle. Nothing else, I'll probably hit my hand, so y'all ready to see it? Oh, that's a little high. Thing about a pickle, it shoots completely different. Your sight picture is completely different. Still high, I gotta adjust. Give me about 10 shots. Yeah, it's coming down. The only thing I hate about the pickle fork is I get a lot of hand slap. That and kind of cramped on this one I bought off of Tim. Seems just a little bit too small for my hand. Yeah, at least it's in the catch box. All right. Yeah, bring it a little to the left. I think we'll be in there. Man, I ain't seen Rob on here forever. I'm glad he's back into it. Oh, come on, Rex. Hit the damn target. Hell, maybe pickle's not for me tonight either. 10-meter Bebo. All right, Andy, what are you talking about? Ah, I see it now. Never mind. Oh, yeah, man, Spin Trap. Best catch box they make. A little pricey, but it's worth it. Jeez. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the regular sling. Oh, pickle ain't working out for me. Hey, what the hell you got a lawyer for, Dees? All right, now let's see if I can keep them pulling back a long draw and a short draw band set. And if that don't work, I'll just get the long draw out. Oh, dude, that Walmart clay's cool. Now I'm shooting low instead of shooting high with a pickle. Oh, give me a couple shots, guys. I hear you, Deez. Man, it's a cheap. You can blow through it and not even worry about it. Yeah, Bill, get you some, man. That Walmart clay is definitely worth $8 for 1,500 shots. There we go. I wasn't going to say that, but I did. Oh, yeah, Billy. Dude, that Walmart clay is definitely worth buying. Now, it's not steel, so probably about 15, 20 meters, that's all you're going to be good for. There we go. Do you not have Walmarts down under, brother? I hear you. Come on up, Adam. We'll pack you a couple 100 pounds and send back with you the old Walmart clay. Well, Deez, I'm not living up to your quick release, brother. You can definitely hit better than I can. As long as you cook them, Rob. I ain't had no good rabbit stew in forever. Hang on, I gotta wait for a car to go by. I can hear it rolling. Oh, man, that's... Oh, dude, all the Kmart's went out of business. I think Lowe's took Craftsman Tools and, well, they took Craftsman Tools over. It's about it. Kmart's are out. Yeah, Kmart's gone. Jeremiah, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you on here, brother. You know it. Can't do that, man. Got too many government contracts I got to work on. Man, I'm getting confused between long and short now. Andy. Oh, I hear you, Andy. Man, I'm shooting low after trying that pickle. Try with a twisted band set. Yep, high. Mr. Frost, man, I'll see you later, brother. Take it easy and have a good evening. Man, I ain't hit nothing this evening, guys. I'm sorry. I've been trying to do like 4 or 5, well, 4 different styles of it. Long draw, short draw, high style, and pickle. And I think it's messing with me. All right, guys, talk to yourself. I'm gonna go grab a long draw frame. Joseph, what's up, buddy? I'll be right back. Keep everybody entertained, D, since you're the last one to make a post. Everybody still on here? Let's see here, Billy T. Billy, it's all fun. Mikey Paul taught me into trying long draw. Whenever I tried long draw, it was a game changer for me. I was chasing a face anchor to where my accuracy I just couldn't find it. Switched to long draw, total game changer. Went long draw, started shooting instinctive instead of trying to aim, and it was a game changer for me. Now I'm getting ready to shoot long draw. I'll miss everything because I've been shooting the other styles. Yeah, maybe not. Dude, if you're, or any of you guys, if you're ever at a tournament and you're thinking about shooting pickle fork, find Ethan Martin, Tennessee Slinging. The guy can show you in about 15 minutes and have you on target in about 20. It's all in the technique for pickle. Man, 2 times in a row. Yeah, it's a little close for long draw, but it's what I got to work with, so. Makes a nice loud smacko, don't it? What we got here? Zachary, I don't know if it's the hardest to learn. It's definitely the hardest to overcome the fear. Whenever you draw back, you have the band set. You always bring your face to the bands. Well, whenever you bring your face down to the bands, you got to remember you're shooting a triangle that tapers this way. So whenever you let go, the band is actually traveling away from your face because it is a triangle. Jose, what's up, buddy? And as long as you keep that in the back of your head and realize as long as you lean your head down to the bands, never bring the bands to your face, because if you do, you're going to get an Andy Lowe kiss to the side of the face called a butterfly kiss. And it hurts. I've had several myself. You just got to always remember to take your head to the bands. But long draw, once you feel comfortable in shooting long draw, and then you find your floating anchor, and it's a game changer, because I'm telling you, long draw, if for me, it's where it's at. Now double D's, guys, he can shoot just as good, or if not better, than most people that shoot long draw. He has got it down pat. He has the quickest release I've ever seen in anybody shooting long, short, high, pickle, it don't matter. He draws back, bam, it's gone. And he shoots short draw, and he's extremely accurate at short draw. You just got to put the time in. You got to figure out, and you got to find what's comfortable for you. And you have to put the time in. You've got to practice. You got to put shots down range. And it's just, you just got to do it. But once you get it, it's like a light goes off in your head, and then you're hooked, and you're going down the rabbit hole. But personally, my favorite way or favorite style of shooting is long draw. That's just a personal preference. You know, some people say long draw is overrated. Some people say short draw is overrated. Some people say pickle fork's a waste of time. But it's all about having fun with this stuff. It's all about trying to learn and master new ways. It's just about having fun. And anybody that is in the chat tonight, anybody has a YouTube channel, anybody that is on a forum on Facebook, you just, hang on a second. All you have to do is ask questions. It doesn't matter who it is. Anybody that is a true enthusiast of slingshots, they're going to answer you. Now, you got to give them time, because, you know, we all got jobs. Slingshot's not a full-time job for us. So we have to make time. We have to have balance between work, family, slingshots. You know, my wife, she's overseeing her parents now, so I had some extra time. I got all my chores done except for watering my flowers this evening, so I decided to go live and just talk to everybody and see how everybody's doing. The community that surrounds slingshots, you'll never find any community better. It's more of a brotherhood than it is a community. You go to a tournament, plan on having some fun. And yeah, long draw looks the coolest. No, dude, I only had one wrist rocket whenever I was a kid. Never could shoot it. You know, you grow up, you go through your stages in life, hit work, family. You know, your entire life depends on work, taking care of your family. About 12 or 13 years ago, I used to be a competitive bow shooter. I've traveled several states shooting in bow competitions, had a blast. But as you get older, which everybody calls me the old dino, your body starts to stop and tell you, no, you're not doing that anymore. So pulling a bow back was not an issue for me. I've got a torn rotator in my left shoulder, and actually holding the bow up, lifting, holding that weight, 20, 25 shots, I was junk. My shoulder, I couldn't hardly lift it anymore. Whole lot lighter than a bow. And it truly is something anybody can do. It doesn't matter if you're 8 years old or you're 80 years old. If you can literally hold 250 grams straight out in your left hand and pull back 8 pounds with your right hand, you can shoot a slingshot. And if you're willing to put in a little bit of time, you can be very competitive with a slingshot. And then you'll start going to tournaments and you'll start hanging out with the guys. You'll start meeting everybody. It truly is a very meaningful and fulfillful hobby. And it's starting to take a little bit of traction in the U.S. Due to Mikey and JB being able to open a supply company to get people that want to shoot slingshots the stuff they need to be able to do it quicker instead of waiting 3 to 4 weeks for the boat to come across the ocean. Yeah, I hear you. Coin the old pee hole. Yeah. You don't have to be competitive to go to a tournament. You just have to show up and have fun. The tournaments is not about, for me, the tournaments is not about winning. It's about going and meeting the people that you see on YouTube, to meet the people that you develop relationships with. Whenever you ask questions, they answer, and you learn things. Whenever you go to a tournament, you get to actually meet that person. And it may sound corny, but for me, the most important thing whenever I went to ECSTs was to be able to shake the hand of the people that I consider to be friends. And those guys, I've not really met a butthole yet. I'm sure they're out there. I mean, you get trolls on YouTube whenever you do lives or whenever you put up videos on TikTok, YouTube, it doesn't matter. You're going to get trolls that want to bash what you're doing. But whenever you meet somebody face to face, they're willing to travel 3, 4. Hell, we had guys from California that flew in. Jose, Mike, Peace and Slingshots, JB and Mikey. You're talking about guys that are traveling, taking all day to get there. And you spend a couple $100 in a motel room just to be able to shoot a slingshot. That is what the community's about. Somebody who's willing to put in the time, somebody's willing to put in the effort to meet the guys that you talk to on YouTube, to meet the guys that message you in forums. There's all kinds of forums on Facebook, Misfits, USA Slingshot Shooters, the Omega Crew. There's a lot of people that are starting to get into this. And if you're willing to put in a little bit of time, it'll be something. It's a hobby right now, but it's turning into a sport. It'll be something you can do until you're 80 years old. I mean, there are people that sit down and shoot. There are people that will push up the walker and shoot. If you can hold up 250 grams in one hand, pull back 8 pounds with the other hand, you can shoot a slingshot. And you can be competitive. No matter what your abilities are, you can be a competitive slingshot shooter. And guys, it's great. I mean, I love it. I really do. May not always hit my target, but it's fun. And the trash talking, that's what makes it real fun. Especially whenever Coin, the old pee hole's in here. Mr. Sniffer himself. Mr. James, what's up, buddy? Let's see here. Kevin, oh man. Dude, for me, the gang sign of the Omega Crew is peace. For me, that's the gang sign. Oh, Mike, it takes 2 hands, Kev. Mikey, you haven't showed me the gang sign yet? Dude, I'm hurt. First, you brush me off on a live today. You say it's storming. You shoot me a video that may be like a month old. Just messing with you, brother. That's it, Mr. James. Enjoy life. This is a Slingshots can be as cheap, it can be as expensive as you allow it to be, but it'll always be fun if you want it to be. Hillbilly, what's up, Rick? Get to work prospects. You ain't right, Mikey. Oh, I missed. I hear you, Rick. Oh man, it's probably still early in the day for you. It's like 8:02 my time. What time is it for you, brother? Ah, 5. I hear you, man. We're 3 hours ahead of you. I hear you, hillbilly. I'm very fortunate in my job. I pretty much start when I think I need to, and I'm home every day around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the evening. WCSTs. Man, Rick, you need to try to make at least one tournament this year, brother. Wish you'd come to Hocking Hills. Jose, you need to come to Hocking Hills, man. Almost everybody who was ECSTs will be at Hocking Hills. I hear you, Rick. Drag Attack, what's up, buddy? He's out here smacking on a can this evening. Saying hello to all my Slingshot family. I hear you, Earl. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. I kind of switch my slings around. There's a couple I've retired because they were gifts. And then there's a couple that I bought that I shoot regularly. Oh, I hear you, hillbilly. Hillbilly, do like I do. Just get big targets and paint them like a fluorescent color and just shoot the blur. That's what I do. I hear you, Rick. Oh yeah, for me, I try to hit the blur in the middle of the two. You know how you got the bright blur on the left and the bright blur on the right, and you got that little shadow in the middle? That's where I aim. Oh yeah, I only got 3. I ain't that bad yet. I actually went and got a new pair of glasses. I've been wearing them today. It's the first time I've got to shoot the new pair of glasses. And it's kind of nice. Oh, tried to shoot dizzy. I hear you, Zach. What are you doing to make yourself dizzy and try to shoot a slingshot, brother? Oh, dude, man, as you get older, you try to work around stuff. Had you spinning around, did you put your head on, bend over and put your head on the back, go around 5 times, then try to shoot as you were falling over? Jedi training, I hear you, Mr. Hansel. You go Yoda, young Padawan. What am I shooting with? This is a Tim Henry frame that I picked up at ECST's. His Falcon, it's a 90 millimeter, and I really enjoy shooting this. It's got a really good hold to it, but I do not like 18 millimeter fork tips. The bands wrap around both sides of it because the smallest template I have is 20, and I wish he made them in 20, and well, actually I wish he made them in a 22 tip. If he made this frame in a 22 tip, it would be sweet. Yeah, more than likely the frame I shot ECSTs with, which was a custom that Mr. Layton made for me and sent it to me to shoot at ECSTs. I was fortunate enough to make it through the tournament without having a fork hit. It is a very beautiful slingshot. It has a very good and genuine story behind it. So more than likely my customaries will be retired. It's going to have a permanent place on the shelf with my brass and carbon red G10 can crusher, which my wife bought for me whenever I first got into slingshots as an anniversary present, and also the one I got from Down Under Catapults, Mr. Christian. He made me a custom snake head, and those will be retired because I don't want to damage them. I don't want to get a fork hit. They have a story behind them that means something to me. You guys, whenever you start shooting, you start collecting frames, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Whenever a frame has a story and a meaning behind it, sometimes you just got to put it up. .26 millimeter wide band. Yeah, Kevin, you can do that. You start dropping down to 18 millimeter. I wrap and tuck with the worst of them. I don't do it very well at all, and it always ends up a little bit to one side or the other. I haven't really gotten good at it yet. I'm going to have to if I want to continue to shoot, you know, frames beside clip frames. So eventually I'll get good at it, but I just wish that this one had 22 millimeter tips. How's it going? I hear you. Oh, thank you. There's a good fishing spot straight down that way.
That's where I'm heading.
I hear you, man. Say hi, you're on YouTube.
Oh, hello.
T-Rex-Slings, give me a like, share, and subscribe. Always got to pitch a channel, boys. Oh, the Omega VIP? Nah, I'm not a member. I haven't been invited. Shameless plug. Hey, man, a plug's a plug. Sorry. Somebody walks down, they want to do an interview, I'll interview them. I'll let them shoot a slingshot. I got 3 or 4 in there. Everything from high style, short draw, long draw. Hey, if they hit their hand, it's all on them. The best shameless plug of all time. Is that for everybody? You, Mikey, me? Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Is that for everybody in the community? The biggest shameless plug. Hmm. I'm gonna say rabbit turds. I'm gonna say shooting chocolate covered rabbit turds, and we all know who did that. Oh, dude, track attack, that'll draw people in, man. I hear you, Kevin. Dude, I do the trifold on all my frames. I like the trifold. I like the longevity of the band. And I use amber belt, not crystal string. Um, I haven't shot it. Probably I got about 150, 200 shots on the frame since I shot ECSTs. But my Dan Layton special that means a lot to me, I shot the entire tournament in about 300 shots since I've gotten home, and the bands are still going. So for me, personal preference, what works for me is trifold, 0.5 Omega white, long draw cut at 280. That's my personal preference for a band set. May not work for everybody else, but it works for me. So I'm sticking with it. And I can hit something with it every once in a while. Fold this. I hear you, Jose. Well, you do what works for you, man. I mean, everybody has to find the techniques and the methods that work for them. You know, everybody can say, well, you know, you should try this or you should try that. No, I say, watch videos, see how somebody else does it, see how other people do it. Don't ever dismiss somebody's opinion on something because they have experience with that opinion. And just because what works for one works for another may not work for you. But if you dismiss other people's opinions, you might miss out on what will work for you. So never dismiss anybody. Never put anybody down for making an opinion, especially somebody that's been shooting a while, because they have time in it, they have experience with it. They've shot probably thousands of different band sets, hundreds of different types of latex. You know, don't ever shun anybody for their opinion. Always listen. And then make a determination of what works for you by experimenting with their ideas, what they have to say. You know, what works for me may not work for anybody else. Um, it's all about experimenting and trying different things and just having fun. That's the main thing, is just have fun with this hobby. Um, I think it's going to turn into a sport in the U.S. It may take it a couple more years, but what Mikey and JB did to spread the word and to have a distribution company that can get you the materials you need in 3 to 5 days, I think it's going to take off, and it's going to take off quick. But that's only an opinion. Oh, dude, Slingshot Sniper. Yeah. Sniper is very, very good. Hillbilly, no, dude, you gotta. I mean, you shoot what works for you. I mean, you've played with different latexes, and you may have got a bad roll. You may have a extra good roll of the Sniper Sling Green, but you got to play around with it. You got to shoot a couple rolls, and eventually you're going to find, what works for you. Kevin, nah, I don't think so, brother. Man, the old frame's doing good this evening. Mr. Matt, what's up, buddy? How do you do in North Carolina? I lived down around Statesville for about 8 years, brother. Where you at down there? Statesville, worked in Mooresville. Goldbro, yeah, I went through that. I've been through her a couple times. You been over to visit Mr. Nathan Masters at Simple Shot? I think he's right off the exit on 40 somewhere. Mikey, what did you charge Kevin $4.99 for? Well, now Kevin, if it's under 35 bucks, shipping ain't free, brother. So if you buy $4 worth of pouches, you got to pay the $5 to ship them. To be his friend. uh, yeah, NC Matt. Nathan Masters is he's kind of a legend in the hobby. He's been around for a long time. He's actually went overseas and shot in some tournaments. He's actually been to the 2 tournaments that I've attended. He owns Simple Shot Slingshots, and he is actually based in North Carolina. And I can't remember what is west on 40 of 77 south. It's been a while since I've lived down there. But one place that I'm going to say you need to look is you need to go to OmegaSlingsUSA.com, and you need to look around. Mikey and JB have put together a very complete web page to where you can go look. You can get on YouTube, look around on YouTube, look at different shooters, different videos, a lot of how-to videos on how to do each step and the process of learning to shoot. And OmegaSlingsUSA.com. Personally, I buy everything from Mikey and JB. The prices you're not going to beat. And I think Mikey lives and breathes with a shipping label in his hand, because if you order something, it's quick getting to you. Go to OmegaSlingsUSA.com and check out their website. There's hundreds of thousands of videos of slingshots, people shooting them, people trying to help people learn how to shoot. So, by all means, go to their website and check them out. Um, hey, I got to wait for some people to walk by. But yeah, man, it's a great hobby. It's something you can get into. Like I said earlier, it's as expensive or as cheap. Um, my favorite philosophy is you can take an HDPE frame that's cut out basically a cutting board. It's $10. You can get like my can crusher. It's a brass core carbon fiber with red G10 liners. It's truly a piece of art. I mean, a craftsman made that. And you can spend $10 on a frame. You can spend $230 on a frame, or you can go cut a tree fork for free and shape it yourself. You just watch the videos on how to do it. It's like a Kimber and a high point. If you're into guns, I don't know if you are or not. But you take a high point, it's the most basic, raw gun that you can buy, and it shoots great. And you can take a Kimber, which is more of a work of art, and it shoots great. They both do the same thing. It's what you're willing to spend for something that determines what you buy, because they both do the same thing. That's my easiest analogy to explain slingshots. You can make yourself one, get you some latex, shoot it, and be very accurate with it. Or you can buy one. You can never buy accuracy in the slingshot. You cannot buy accuracy. You have to put time. You have to get the practice in to develop muscle memory. You have to develop your release. And that's a big misconception, in my opinion, developing a release. Nobody tells what developing a release means. I struggled with it forever. It's the feeling of being able to just relieve pressure and let the bands pull the ball away from your grip. You don't release the ball. You let the slingshot take it out of your grip. That's what everybody means, or in my opinion, my personal opinion, of developing a release is. It's being able to let the ball just go from your hand, not actually aiming, pointing, concentrating, and releasing it at a certain point, because you're going to go right, left, up, down, doesn't matter. You're going to miss. Whenever I shoot a slingshot, I don't control the release. I'll get my sight picture, and then I'll release pressure on the pouch, and the ball will fire. And sometimes it totally surprises me. I think it's, oh, I missed, but then I get a smack at the end because I hit the target. It's just something that you have to be able to do and get the time in to get that feeling of instinctive shooting. You take a sight picture, you take your floating anchor, and then eventually your brain and your hands will all dial in, and you'll get on target with a slingshot. Oh God, what's going on? You getting ready to get you a hog, or Mikey? Oh man, Ducatis are sweet. As you can tell by my hat, what I ride. Well, guys, I'm at the 1 hour point. Oh, I'm sweating like a monkey hanging from a tree in the Amazon. Humidity's went up since the sun went down. Oh, bounce out even. Guys, I appreciate you joining me this evening. Uh, come on. Anybody wants to go up next, please go up next. I'll join in. My wife's not home. I got a little bit of time getting ready. I'll probably get off the live and water my flowers. But, oh man, that's 2 misses in a row. I can't stop this on a miss. I gotta stop it on a hit. But really appreciate you guys joining me this evening. I enjoy the lives. I really enjoy the co-lives because the co-lives just makes it that much more fun, especially whenever you start to trash talk. Oh my goodness, this may be a long ending to a live because that's 3 misses in a row. There it is. Got to end it on a miss. All right, guys, as I always say and as I firmly believe, enjoy your family, enjoy your time. Enjoy getting out and doing something. Enjoy making friends and just enjoy life. Life's too short not to enjoy it. If you can't control it, don't let it stress you. It ain't worth it. Just move on. All right, guys. Have a good evening. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you again, peace out, boys. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your time. Later.